Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled What Truly Consumes Me When I'm Dealing with a Crisis. We all have crises and challenges that we deal with all the time. And I'll tell you what, right around Parshat Tazria, what really bothers me, what scares me. Let's see, for example, right now, I know I'm going through a bit of a move area because of the building, municipality, because of the building. Har'el and Baruch Hashem, Yetz Hashem Rav Yair, the principal, should have his building fully built, B'meher v'yameinu, but the building right next door to our caravans, and they say that it's a danger, and because of the danger, we need to move our caravans that are near the building site. That's where the children in the ganim, in our nursery, garden, kindergarten are housed. The physical caravans could stay there, but because of the possible danger, the children need to be moved. So there's a lot of logistics to go ahead and move kids to another site, setting up the site, the pickup, the drop-off, who's doing the moving, a lot of issues involved. So I have to work with the area and municipality. There's a lot of people in the municipality, there's many departments. So, and some of them deal nicely, and some of them are a little bit more harif. I have to deal with the parents, with our staff, with the children. A lot of people involved. And some people may say certain things, may do certain things. Everyone is under pressure here. And I'm trying to manage the whole thing. So honestly, the fact that this isn't my job, not bothered at all. We have to work through. Manage all the different departments to make sure that we make the move as smooth as possible for all parties involved. From the children, to the staff, to the parents, etc. So that's fine. We all have to know what kind of pressure we could take and what jobs we could do. And once we decide, we go for it. So this is my job. That doesn't scare me. The logistics and working it through with everyone. What scares me is what happens when someone goes in and does something which I don't think is appropriate. And I say that to that person. And the person's stubborn. It says, no, this one says, I don't want to move. We're not moving. And sometimes there's an expression, you can't fight City Hall, you have to move. And I have to deal with this person. I have to deal with the board. And I have to say certain things about someone to someone else. So this is scary. Because we're getting into a realm of Lashon Hara. And Lashon Hara is so tricky. Because Chazal say that for Lashon Hara, person could lose his olam haba, tosefta peya, perak aleph halacha bet. One could lose olam haba. The Yerushalmi, the Gemara Erchin Tetvav Amud Bet, the Rambam Deyot, the end of Hilchot Deyot. Person could lose olam haba. That's so serious. These sources compare Lashon Hara to the 3 cardinal sins. Can't get worse than that. So you'll say, what's so challenging? Make sure you don't speak Lashon Hara. Not so simple. Because there are times that one is allowed and needs to speak badly about someone else. It's called lito'elet. It's for proper, legitimate reason. So there are times that one must speak badly. If one person in the area municipality is saying something to you which is not realistic, you need to move by in 10 minutes from now. I can't, and he's stubborn. So I need to speak to someone else and say, listen, this person is saying this, and it is not realistic. I can't work with the person if this is where he's at. So I'm speaking about him, and I'm saying nasty things. He's saying something ridiculous. But it's l'to'elet. Wow. Here we have, on the one hand, a prohibition which could cause me a loss of my eternal life, and life here as well. At the same time, I might have to say this. So it could be I'm doing something in a proper manner, l'to'elet, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just being aggressive. Maybe it's not so black and white. So I'm playing with fire. To speak, I could lose my life. To not speak, it could be that's also horrendous. Person goes to therapy. A man speaks to his wife at night about certain things that happen in a day. He's brainstorming with her. So that could be needed, or it could be Lashon Hara. And only he could decide, is this really to'elet? And this is proper, I need to do this? Or it's one of the most grave prohibitions in the Torah. Not too often do we have this. We all know, stay away from treif. Don't eat on Yom Kippur. Don't drive on Shabbat, etc. Put on tefillin, light Shabbat candles. Clear. Clear prohibitions, clear mitzvot. Over here, the line between one of the most severe prohibitions in the Torah and an absolute permit or even a mitzvah, the line is very, very subtle. We must be so careful to not cross that line, to avoid Lashon Hara when it's prohibited, and to speak l'to'elet when it's permitted, and to know the difference. May Hashem bless us with the insight to be able to have clarity in this very, very challenging area. Shalom.